This video update brought to you by Bonafante Friction, high-quality bell housings.
You know, I knew it was a really good run from the moment I hit the throttle, the way it left and the way it was pulling through the early part of the track. It was a handful. The quicker we go and with the headers the way they are nowadays, they're a handful as a driver. The thing is dancing the front wheels off the ground, and the steering's not as responsive because you don't have the downforce planting the car in the ground. So you got to chase it. But I knew it was such a good run that I didn't want to lift. It was making moves and it was going left, and I yanked it to the right, but it didn't come back until it set the front wheels on the ground, and it made a hard move back to the right when it did, and then it seemed like I was chasing it all the rest of the way. You know, every time it would set the front wheels down, it would turn one way, and then I'd turn them back the other way, and it'd set them down and go back the other way. But what an awesome ride. You know, just planting you back in the seat as a driver, that's what you feel. Everybody wants to know, how can you tell if it's on a good run? And you can tell by the G-forces, the sound of the engine, how hard it's pulling, and it was definitely in my mind by mid-track. I knew we were on a pass, and to throw the chutes, I caught this glimpse of the scoreboard, and I saw it said 3.8, but I didn't catch the end of it. And so I was down at the top end pretty excited because we ran 380-something. And the guys pulled up, and I said, 80 what? 80 what? And they told me 87.4. I was pretty excited. It was a tremendous pass. But the guys told me I could have went a lot quicker if I went straighter. But I said, well, I was trying. Wasn't my intention. But, you know, it wasn't a perfect run by any means. We ran really, really well early in the run, but it missed it on the top end. I mean, it actually could have run better on the top end. So we know there's more there. We know that if we can put it all together, it'll run quicker. There's definitely more left from, let's say, 660 feet to 1,000 for sure, because it don't run 318. It actually put a couple cylinders out down the top end right before it got to the finish line. So the speed doesn't gain you a ton of ET because you make all your ET early in the run, but there's some there, you know. So we know. There's an 86 there. We know that. Maybe a high 85.